everybody, welcome back to the channel and to a new LP. We have totally rebranded, as you can see. For those who have missed it, I am bringing the channel in line with my art businesses and things like that, so that I can have one social media for everything. We are going to be doing a challenge here on Rent Simulator. So for all my rent simies out there, this is the challenge that I am going to issue to you. First of all, you are going to need to have a timer of some sort, either on your phone, or I'm using Live Split here, as you can see in the top right hand corner. I will be using that one. Once I jump into game, I will start it going, and I will start doing the basics while I explain the rules to you. But basically, we're going to be trying to make 1 million in the fastest possible time. There are restrictions, which I will read to you as soon as we get started. So we're going to skip the tutorial, and before I do anything, we're going to get the timer going. There we go. Okay, so we are here with a perfectly new ranch. That is rule number 1, is that you need to start a new save game, and that you have to be the only player that is doing this. Okay, the only player that is doing this. Second of all, the maximum amount of animals you can have is 1 barn full. 1 barn full for each animal. Now, if you choose to put a corral down, make it barn sized, right? So whatever size your barn would be, if you want outside animals, just make your corral that you put in outside a barn size, and then you can have 1 full of goats, you can have 1 full of chickens, you can have 1 full of horses, you can have 1 full of goats, 1 full of beef cow, 1 full of dairy cow. You cannot have 3 goats in lieu of chickens or anything like that. It's 1 of each type of animal. If you choose not to use every type of animal, that is entirely up to you. That's your business, but maximum 1 corral full, barn size corral full, or a barn full of each individual animal. The second rule is that you can have a maximum of 5 garden plots. Now, gardens don't really make you a huge amount of money in the end, but to start with, they are going to make you a little bit of money fairly quickly. So a maximum of 5 garden plots, that is your limit. Basically, we're just cleaning it up here as I am talking to you guys, because, you know, when we start, everything is messy. The next rule then is that you can only do each quest once, maximum. Now, I probably will not do the ancient treasures, because it just takes too long for me. I'd rather concentrate on making the money on the animals and things like that. But you can do each quest a maximum of 1 time. So once you've done the hunter's quest for the rabbits, that's it. Once you're done. Once you've got your rifle, that's it. You're done. No more selling raw meat to the guy by taking the quest multiple times. That kind of thing. So each quest a maximum of 1 time, a maximum of 1 oil rig. Oil rigs bring in a fairly decent amount of money, and especially early on in game, because they're very cheap to set up. A maximum of 1 of those, wherever you choose to put it, wherever your favorite location is. I know where mine is, but a maximum of 1 of those. And then you can have a maximum of 3 beehives. Beehives are passive income once they are there. You just have to remember to setting them up is a little hard. I will admit that. Setting them up it just takes a little bit of time. But if you have memorized where all the beehives are in game, then you're really not going to have a problem. So 3 beehives maximum, and no loans, people. No loans. That's a big one. So also remember, just to double check with you guys, that she's really slow with that out. Double check with you guys, a maximum of 1 barn full of each animal. So the corral for the horses has to be whatever. I've never put a corral down for horses, so I can't swear to this. If you get to choose the size of it, which I'm not sure about, but if you do get to choose the size of it, then it has to be the same size as a barn. 1 barn full of pigs, 1 barn full of goats, one chicken coop. You can have the large size chicken coop, 1 chicken coop, or barn if you choose to use the barn, full of okay, thank you, full of chickens. So 1 of each. 1 of each. That's it. Not 1 cow, 1 pig, 1 barn full of. Alright? Because you can breed them. You can sell them. You can do whatever you need to do to make that money. So, I mean, we haven't made any money yet, but that's okay, because we are cleaning up as we go. And I have gone over the rules. Now, a lot of this is going to be time-lapsed, because there's going to be a lot of running around, a lot of sawing of things, setting things up and stuff like that. So I am going to time lapse quite a bit, set it to music. I will be jumping in and out with the odd comment here and there as I feel it is needed. But yeah, so be prepared for that. This is going to be a more long-term I hate that it does this now. This is going to be more of a long-term game, but you know, hopefully it won't be too many episodes up there on YouTube. There are people out there who can do things far more efficiently than I can, and will probably leave my time in the water, but you know what, it's a learning curve, and I will learn to do things better as we go and as I see other people. Now, if you are going to be taking part in this, there are two ways you can do it. You can, of course, always record it and let me watch along, which would be absolutely ideal. Otherwise, you can take regular screenshots of your farm with your timer attached, either attached with a picture on your phone or using Live Split, which is free, guys, or any other free counter software that you've got out there, just so that I can see your time and then the progress that you have made during that time. So, and then I can see your final, you've made 1 million with the time and day, obviously very much visible. All right, and you can submit those on my Discord, and we will take it from there. Okay, so the chickens have been fed. We're getting ready to take this out and fill it up, because that's always something that needs to be done straight off. Just adjusting my headset there, because I've turned it down while I was on a conversation earlier. The person was a little loud, and I just turned my headset down, and then I couldn't hear my footsteps. Alright, guys, so I'm probably going to time-lapse a little bit here. I'll jump in, like I said. Now we'll talk to you guys as and when I think there's something important to tell you. I'm going to be heading out. The first thing I'm going to be doing is going to be the hunter's quests after I've filled the truck. Yeah, fill the truck. We're not going to be making money to start with. I'll probably be buying a goat on some because I can just sell the milk to start with. No, I'll probably buy a goat first and then take it from there. I mean, pigs bring in way more money than goats do, but goats start bringing in money immediately, whereas pigs take a little longer. How you choose to play is up to you. These are just tips that I have from my gameplay experience. People who have been playing this game a lot more than me will probably be telling me I'm doing everything entirely wrong. That's okay. They can save those comments and they can just show me that I'm doing it wrong by beating my time and submitting a score and then letting me try and beat them. Right? We don't have to be negative about it. We can be very positive about it. So that's them watered. We're going to head on out now, fill this up and head and find the hunter. So I will see you guys when I get there. Alright guys, so here we are at the hunters, and the first thing I am going to do is take his job for the nimble rabbits. We will accept that, and then we will accept the other two after the rabbit is done. This rabbit can be, it can be a little bit of a pain in the ass because sometimes it can be hard to spot, especially when it's raining. I'm just going to leave the car where it is because I have a habit of losing the car, and I would rather go on foot and do this and then carry the rabbit back than lose the car by driving it over there and then not being able to find it because the marker's gone. And I always think I remember where I left it, and I just don't remember. So I would much rather just do it this way. I keep wondering if these are trying to highlight something for me. I think it's just the way the light plays on them. But I get excited when I see them, and I always think, oh, it could be some raw strawberries. It's not. It's just the lighting for those particular leaves, which is very, very bright and very, very strange. So as we head up here now, what we should find is rabbits spawn and we start hearing the rabbits. We are in the vicinity. We should be able to hear rabbits when we get close to them. The problem is, there's one right there. Sometimes they're hard to spot. Where is it? Got it. That was a nice easy one, huh? So I will see you guys when I'm back at the rancher. Alright guys, we're going to hand this in. Now this is how I stack things. So we've brought you the rabbit. Thank you. He's given us 200. I'm now going to take the shooting predators. I am not going to take the hunt because we can only have 2 quests on the go at once. And if we now go and speak to the old lady who has a few jobs to do around her place, one of her jobs is going to be to take out some foxes. Now we only need to kill 2 foxes, but there are 4 that spawn, and they count as predators, which means we only need to kill 1 bear or 1 wolf, and we have got all the predators done, and we can take that back and get the hunting rifle super quick. So that is a tip that I will give you guys, although I really shouldn't be helping. We're all in this together. Let's all have some fun. Oh, well, that happened. I unstuck the car. How are we gonna do it? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, we can't do it. Okay. Fine. Let's flip the car. Ugh, it thinks it's a Ford from Harry Potter. Stuck in a tree. Right, so we are here. We are heading down to the hardware store. Back of the hardware store, up the hill and across the lady's farm that way. We may run into a bear or 2 if we are lucky. We're going to keep the meat, or most of the meat, in the chiller because when we go back to the hunter to hand it in and get the rifle, we can then immediately take his hunting. And he asks for 8 meat, wild meat, and we will already have that in the hamper ready to go, which saves us time. We may even get those done today before the daylight goes if we are lucky. We might not, or we might. Keeping an eye out for bears as we go, even though my driving is awful. There should be a turn coming up on the right hand side, but take this way over. There may be a wolf around here as well that I can kill. Spawns. There it is. I see it over there. Already there. Come on then, Wolfie, let's go. Well, that will be all of them done if I can get her foxes done fairly quick. Meat, thank you. There are also 3 bears that wander around in this area. I want to take out that as well, just because it's meat, and even if the guy doesn't want it, we can sell it. Once we're making enough money on the cheese and the sausage, we will not need to kill these wild animals, but right now, they're going to be the difference between automated feeding systems and us having to do it by hand. is getting a little dark. I'm hoping I've got time to do these at the end of the day, even if we don't take them back to the hunter before tomorrow. Hello, dear. Do you need any help cleaning? Sure, we can do that for you. What is eating me? Ah, shit! Where did you come from? Wow. Didn't expect that. Did not expect that. Oh well. They are done. They are out of the way. Nearly done with this. Although it is going dark. I have to hope that we can get this done. Right, that's done. Go and talk to her, get her foxes, and we should be able to get those done before... I don't mind driving home in the dark, but I don't want to be hunting in the dark. Thank you. Green foxes? Sure. We don't have to get all of them, but... This way. One. Good one. There. Come on, we can get them. Well, shit. Got him. Okay. Let's pack them up along with the wolves. That's a lot of meat that we've just got as well. Wasted a lot of bullets on that one, unfortunately, but sometimes that's just the way it is. Sometimes I'm a really easy shot, and other times it take a little bit of time, but hey. Okay. One wolf body. That's the second wolf's body. We've got one of the foxes. Over here, actually. Kill him over here. Where I did. Okay, maybe we killed him further across. One was in here. One up there. I see. There they are. I see them. Got them. Okay, so that's that. That one. Please be enough room in here. I didn't even have to kill a bear. Go me. Okay, so we're going to hand this quest in. Then we're going to go, it's getting dark, so we're probably going to go and pick up a goat, a milking can, and a pail. I've dealt with you foxes. Goodbye. I'm not going to take the last quest from her. Just because I haven't got any pigs yet, and I don't want it clogging up side there. So the rancher's one is done, and the next one is taken care of. Then we can see what we've got time to do. You bumping over it was like you hit a body or something. Thank you. Go to the general store. We will pick up a goat food, a milk pail, and a... Is this the right way? Oh, that's the hardware store. Sorry. Goat, a milking jug, a bucket, and I will see you when we got the animals back at the farm. Alright guys, we have the animals back. They are in the barn. We are just checking on these chickens here to see if there are any eggs for us to collect. There are indeed a couple of eggs in there. I am recording. So you know how we're gonna make... Can we talk about it over dinner? Okay, alright. Go on, let me finish off. Sorry about that, guys. My little one came in. So we are about to finish up on day 0, head into day 1. I will see you guys in the morning.